Welcome back to another episode of SMS Games Talk, and this is WWE 2K22 Ringside Report Review. Now, I've muted all audio for this video. This is what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for some official gameplay, so I'm just going to review the whole lot. Now, obviously, there's no sound, as I said, so, I muted that so I can also talk more better over it, review it better, and also, because of copyright issues. So we're just going to get straight into the gameplay, so I'm going to skip through this. So, we've got a bit of gameplay here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks really good. Now, of course, when I do these types of things, it is going to be a bit pixelated and all the rest of it, right? It's not going to be top-notch quality, but this is just about me reviewing it, though. So, as you see there, you got Lionel Jenks and Christina, art producer. So, it's good to see that they're bringing more people on to come forward and explain more about it. And we got, Sasha and more Asuka. Oh, that looks good. Oh, look at that. That looks really good. So as we see here, I'm just gonna be breaking down what I see. Some more of Sasha. Now, I look, in my last video, I did comment on Sasha's hair, but it's looking a lot more better here, actually, that I can see of. A little bit better. I mean, it flows over her shoulder there. If you look on the If you look on that side there, on the right-hand side or left-hand side, or however you're looking at it, but the hair does flow over her shoulder, so that's good. And we got even the hair animations for Asuka. I'm all about the hair animations in this. And yeah, look at that. Bang. Taker and Shawn Michaels inside the Hell in a Cell. Very poetic. Yeah, that's looking good. And even Damien, Roman, wow, look at that. That just looks beast. This is what I call beast level, to quote Brock Lesnar, right? But this is beast mode. This is beast level, though. This is like God mode, what they say. This is awesome. I mean, that looks absolutely fantastic. That is great. And when you jump into the gameplay and you see it, on your PC or console or whatever you're playing it on, it is just going to be top-notch quality. When they talk about the visuals of this game, you just know it's going to be top of the line. They're not lying this time around. With the visuals, the graphics and everything, the lighting system, everything that they've done with this game. I mean, when you load this game up and you see like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins' entrance, The Undertaker's entrance, whatever, right? It's going to be like 2K20 on steroids, but like not even that, way past that. All right, this has already surpassed 2K20, but that looks absolutely amazing. All right, back to more talking. What was that? A little bit more. Oh, we got Hulk Hogan. Oh, that looks like Robert Roode. Yeah, doing a leg drop on Robert Roode there. Oh, that looks. Even that looks good. Oh, we got some Becky. How did I skip the Becky? I'm going through this too fast. With some of these facial animations, when you pause there, you're thinking, it's because of the emotion on the face, though. The emotion is what makes them look weird. But if I was to stop it about there or even here, it's like, yeah, that looks like Becky. So it's just the emotion in some of the faces that they pull. It makes the character models look a little bit off or a little bit weird, but like in certain other positions, it looks like them. So I'm not going to crap on their character models or anything like that. I'm just going to say with the emotions, it looks a little off and a bit bad, but it's just because of what it looks like there. Because, there it looks off, there it looks good. So you see what I mean. Hulk Hogan going for that lead drop. We got more talking. Now the visual overhaul. Here we go. This is where we're actually going to see some real good stuff as well. So what are we going to see here? More talking. Yeah, we're seeing that Edge entrance, which looks really good. But we're getting more from it, though. He actually slides into the ring. And that's what I picked up on. If you look over here, I'm actually going to zoom in. You see that smoke from the pyro? That is very good. Wow. That's amazing. You see that, right? That is amazing. that they've still got that smoke effect from Edge's pyro, which means when pyro's hit, it's not just going to go bang, 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 and then, you know, like 2 seconds later, it's like the pyro never went off. That actually leaves some pyro effect. Oh my God, like with this smoke after the pyro's gone off. That is amazing. See, this is the things that I like. I like things like this, you know, where pyro's got off and the smoke effect is still there and it shows that a pyro went off. Or, you know, with Goldberg's entrance, you see all the little particles that, you know, are actually hitting him and hitting his skin and hitting his body and, you know, bouncing off him and all the rest of it. That is the amazing stuff. And like in Goldberg's entrance, when he, you know, inhales all the pyro smoke and then blows it out his nose, I just want to see how amazing that's going to look when you load up the game and play it too. You know, like, it's not just about the gameplay. What they need to understand is it's about what everyone, like, I know they know this because they've touched on it a bit too, like a couple of times as well. That, you know, sometimes I'll just load up matches, not to play the match, I just want to see the entrances. And I know that there's a lot of people that are on board with that too, that agree with me completely. That, you know, it's not just about first loading up the game and getting into a match, like it is, but it's also about like trying to get through everything from seeing the entrances and all that. They said like, what, 55 or so different arenas? That's going to be amazing too. But just that effect and Edge sliding in the ring, that looks really good. And even the hair effect, look at his hair. It still seems that the hair still seems a little bit off, but it seems much more better than 2K20 though. I've got to give him credit for that. That looks amazing. And we've even got The Rock here. Now, I'm going to, just before I get into it, I'm just going to leave The Rock on the screen there for a second. Oh, God, before I even get into that, oh, look at this. Even like the laser effects coming off the lighting rig there on the side of the stage. Wow, there is so much to go through with this. But look, in my last video, I crapped and shitted all over the fact that they didn't have The Rock's updated tattoo, right? But we're seeing the model though, and the fact that he hasn't been scanned, because he hasn't been in WWE for a while. Look, I can forgive him for that. I'm just saying it would have been a much more better, like, you know, if they had to replace that tattoo right there with his brand new skull one. That would have been better. You know, I'm just saying. But other than that though, not shitting on their model of The Rock or whatever. I know in the last video it seemed like I did. But I'm just saying it would have been really nice. But I'm still very, very, very happy with the way that this looks. And The Rock's character and Asuka. Look at, I love that. I love Seth's little dance. The fact that they put Seth Rollins' dance into the entrance motion of him is fantastic. That's why when I've heard that these other YouTubers have actually gone out and done some demo test playing, right, for 2K, and they've said Seth Rollins' entrance is one of their most favorite, if not their favorite entrance that they've seen. I mean, that looks like in the middle, actually, if you see on the Trons there, right? So if you see on the back Tron there, and even on the ring post LED Tron there, right? The fire. It looks like that's in the middle of the entrance where where it says burn it down, because that's, as you know, that's when the effect comes into it. But that looks so good. Oh, I love Seth's little dance. I love that so fucking much. And Shayna Baszler. Now, before we get into the Undertaker, Shayna Baszler's model looks good. That looks really good too. I'm going to be saying this a lot now. And then we got the Undertaker, the Prince of Darkness model, I think it's called. Oh, that looks cool. And even in the background there that you'll notice on the Titantron or the Minitron or whatever. Well, that's not a Minitron, that's a Jumbotron. But as you see here, right, you see that glimmer effect. It actually takes up the whole screen. That was one of my problems, right, with 2K20 and a lot of the other ones, is when you got these legend characters, when you got these Hall of Fame characters and all the rest of it, right, they didn't have, like, the LED thing or whatever, you know, when you're on the ground, the LED ramp, entrance ramp, and stage, right, is you had to sort of apply another superstar's, you know, like, what do you call it, graphics to that in order for it to match up. Whereas this looks like it full on the Jumbotrons, because as you see, Shayna Baszler's in the background. It takes up the whole screen, which is great. adds for a perfect effect. You want that. You don't want it where there's this old WWE scratch logo just floating around in the background. No, you want their own personalized graphics pack on that Tron, right? And as you see here, even though it's playing, Randy Savage's video, but it still takes up the whole screen. That's what I'm talking about. That is amazing, And even you see there at the bottom that I've literally just noticed, you've even to fill it up, they've even got that little motion thing in the background for like Hall of Famers or whatever it is. But that still looks really good. And Macho Man's model looking fantastic as well. I'm just repeating myself a lot, but I can't help it though. These models and everything just looks really good. Now, as you see, that's the camera rig station, which is really good. They have all these cameras in this little pod thing, and they take all these pictures, get them to do all different types of emotions and all the rest of it. Now, as we saw at WrestleMania last year, when they were showing this off, Ric Flair was actually in there, but I think they may have had to take him out of the game or whatever because he's part of AEW now or something, right? He's been released from WWE. As you'll notice, even with Charlotte Flair on TV now, they won't even recognize Ric Flair because he's in AEW now. So I know he was a part of this though with Booker and the rest of them. But that looking really good with the camera rigs and Booker. Oh my God! Look, and Booker obviously got a new Tron graphics pack. Oh, that is so fucking awesome. That is so... I've got to watch that in real time, though. That is cool. And Goldberg with all the pyro, that's what I'm talking about. And the laser lights. That is... Oh, my God. Over the top, but like perfect over the top, if you know what I mean. And then we go back into the rig here, where even Triple H, they're loading them all up. Which is good. That is cool. So cool that they take the pictures of their face and they get like a whole 3D image of their face, and they run it through the computer here. And then they do all this with the mapping and the scanning and all the rest of it, get them to move around a bit. That is so cool. And then they apply it to the game and put all the textures and everything over the... Oh, that is cool. That is so cool. Oh, wow. And the way that I got to say about Bianca's hair. I'm looking at her hands swinging the hair. Beggars can't be choosers, but look at her hands swinging the hair. Now, you can't really notice it when you see it in fast time, but I will zoom into it so everyone can see what I'm talking about here. Yes, it's going to be blurred. Sorry for the shitty quality, but. Look at that. See, I go right in depth with this type of stuff. Her hand's not even touching her hair. You see that gap there? Yeah, I notice these things. Yeah. That's a bit off with the entrance, a bit. What about when she's holding the glasses? No, she's actually holding the glasses, but she's not holding her hair, though. That's a bit off, and even when she swings it around here, looks a little bit janky, but janky, should I say? Then we get into this, right? When we talk about the visuals and all the rest of it, oh my God, this is just like heaven for me. Look at that. Oh, that's amazing. They got the arenas on point, and even with the lighting rigs. Now, I hope that's not just a texture. I know their lighting is overhauled and it looks fantastic. Not complaining about that. But I'm just saying, I hope that that's not just a lighting texture over the lights on the rig there. I hope they actually do something. I'm just saying, I don't want it to just be a texture. We got a nice shot of Cesaro here with his brand new entrance. Looking really good. I don't know whether they're going to do that effect for Cesaro's entrance, though, where the whole thing just shuts down at the start, where, like, all the lights shut off, and then the Titantron goes off, and then it all comes back in. You know what I mean? I hope they do that for his entrance. I think they might, though. And I also very, very well hope, before we get into Priesty here, that they do have the 3D effects. I love Roman's little 3D thing that they have, with Randy Orton's snake, and even with Cesaro, all those, zeros, all the numbers, at the start. I really hope they do the 3D effect with those 3D little animations that they do. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I do. Damien, oh my God. And Naomi, I need to let these play through. Oh, that is so... Hold on, did I just see that? No, that's on the Titantron. I was thinking that was some kind of thread. I'm looking up above his head on the Titantron. I'm like, that's on the Tron. Yeah, that's not actually... All right, that's not... I was trying to pick out the 3D effect, but it wasn't there. There's Naomi. Yep. Oh, look at that. That is a really good shot, and the lighting and everything. Just the lighting bouncing off Sheamus's skin. Wow. Wow, I cannot fault this. And all the little, look at all the little colours on the lighting rig there. AJ's, I see that camera. Look at that. It's got the camera shake like real life. I do see that the camera does shake a little. Yes, the camera shake to make it feel like actual TV. That is so cool. That camera shake. Now, don't go over the top with the camera shake, but that looks perfect. Oh, wow. And then we get into... This is... Oh, my God. I know that I'm just going to be saying the same thing and just be like, hey, this is like a wet dream for me or whatever, but it is. It literally is. Oh, my God. Look at this. Oh, look at that. That is spot on. And we got the championships. Oh, before we get into that, though, look at how good this looks. Oh, we got the Psycho Kane from like 2005, 6, and 7, I think. Look at that. That is so spot on. And I know this probably is a cut scene, and then we got the championships. Now, one championship I didn't see in here that they showed off that I was hoping. Where's the 24/7 championship? Okay, so we got the brand new United States Championship design. That then flows into the SmackDown Women's Championship design, the Intercontinental Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, a little glimpse there, the WWE Championship, the United States Championship, SmackDown Women's Championship. Oh, I saw that in there. A glimpse of the Blue Universal Championship. I saw that little bit of a tiny glimpse. Wow, cool. That is awesome. So the Universal Championship. And then I saw that old one. Is that the Undisputed Championship that we're going through? We're going through all these animations. They didn't want to properly show that off, but I'll go through it anyway in real time. Looking real good though. Real good. They know what they're doing. Look at this. Oh, look at that camera angle. I've got to let this play through, but it is a review though. Oh, there it is. I'm going to let this play through and then comment on it, but there it is. The Thunderdome with virtual crowd. Oh my God, there it is. Wow. This is so awesome. Oh, that is cool. That's what I was waiting for. I wanted to see what their virtual crowd looked like. Wow. Hey, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. This looks way better than any mod that I have seen, though. Normally I say that the RTX mods and the modding community does a lot more better, but I'm just saying, though, all of this with the virtual crowd is way better than any mod that I have seen. That's the honest truth. So we're going to go through here. As we see, real crowd gets mapped over with the virtual crowd. Oh. Now, I will comment on this, though. Ray's making his entrance. The thing that I'm worried about now with the virtual crowd, we're seeing this is Ray's entrance. The virtual crowd boards, the LED virtual crowd boards, right? why don't they go to the same effect? You got the electronic billboard up there, right, on the rim, showing off Ray's entrance graphics pack, but why isn't the virtual crowd all lit up? I know that it probably will, but I don't know. It's a 50-50 of what I'm tossing up. Maybe they just wanted to do it to show off that the virtual crowd in the middle of an entrance is actually there. They could. I'm just saying they could have showed it off a little bit better, like maybe during some gameplay or something. But they probably didn't put that on there because I wanted to show the virtual crowd for this, right? Now, I'm just saying. I hope, like when you saw the Fiend make his entrance in the virtual, or anybody make their entrance in the Thunderdome era, right, that the whole virtual crowd was gone and it turned into their graphics pack, right? That's what I want. Now, as I said, they probably didn't do it for this whole breakdown thing that they were doing, right? But, that looks so good. And it even wraps around there too, around where the announce table is. Oh, how do they have this? Are they actually real life people? Like maybe some gameplay developers and all the rest of it? Wow. Oh my God, that looks fantastic. And it even wraps around there on the right hand side, yeah. Oh, that looks cool. I just hope though that they do turn into a graphics pack. I really hope in the gameplay, when you're going through the entrances, you use the Thunderdome. I hope that it turns into the graphics pack and then the virtual crowd comes back when the match starts like it did in real life in the Thunderdome era. That's what I'm hoping for. And even at the announce table there with the commentators and you got the virtual crowd behind them and it just goes, oh, that is so cool. That is so cool to be able to have that, full Thunderdome feel. Wow. Wow. All right, what else we got? We just get into more gameplay. The Ringside report, yep. We got that. We get into more gameplay. Now, here we go. Oh, this is going to be a long video, but look at this. Oh, that looks awesome. Yeah, Ray's kicking his, now I'm going to do my own little commentary on this and try and do as little pauses as possible. Yeah, those animations look good, but it does remind me of 2K20 in a way, though. I mean, the animations flow really good. Now, this thing, right? The thing down near the legs reminds me of the old Here Comes the Pain, Shut Your Mouth, and all the rest of it with the targeting system sort of thing down near the feet that you'll see, right? And this is what I wanted to comment on. That thing, I don't know if that's going to get annoying. Like it's showing who you're, pointing towards and all the rest of it instead of having the names be above your head like it is in 2K20. I actually feel like I'd rather prefer when you click in the thumbstick button and it shows who you're targeting to, like if you're in a triple threat or fatal four-way match, right? I actually prefer the names over the head just for the couple of seconds to show who you're targeting, right? What opponent you're going for in a multi-man or multi-woman match, right? I don't know about this, though. That's what makes it feel a bit arcadey. And I'm okay with the arcadey feel, but not over the top with it either. That targeting thing could be annoying if it just randomly triggers off. But if it only triggers off when you do the thumbstick, then I'm okay with it. But I don't want it randomly triggering off in the middle of a match like this all the time. Then it would get annoying. Now, that bar above Damian Priest's head is the stagger bar. The more you beat them down, the more they will... that bar will fuel and they'll get staggered. So, and they said that when that stagger bar is full, as you see there, I'm watching it above Damien's head. The more it fills or the more it goes down? No, the more it fills, it looks, because it just went down. If I'm watching it, right, it's like it's bang, bang, yeah. And then it starts to go down. But back there, though, it looks like it was full. Oh, I get it. So you got to fill it up. And then when you fill it up, then it starts to go down, which means, so you got to fill it. And then, so once you've beaten them to where it's full, then you wait for it, then you beat them until it goes down. So you beat them until the bar goes full, and then you got to beat them till the bar goes down, and then they're staggered. And then that's when they were saying it was the perfect time to hit a signature or finisher move where they can't reverse it anymore because they've taken the reversals out. And we'll get into the HUD when they zoom in on it and they get to it. But this gameplay looks like it flows really good. And weight detection is still in. And I like the way Damien just stood there and did that no selling thing. He's like, what the hell? Bang. Yep. That's on point. That's all good. And how you can target, like he's targeting the legs, kicking the legs down, because obviously Damien Priest is a bigger superstar than Rey Mysterio, obviously. And then we got that. Bang. Yeah, I did see the ropes though when he went down on the ropes. That looks good, but a little off, though. I mean, but I'm not fussy. I'm not going to be picky about that. You know, still looks good. And as we saw, we got like this little flash camera angle thing that they were doing. So did they steal this from Battlegrounds? Did they? Or as I like to call it, Immortal Stars. But Battlegrounds, though, did they steal that little flash effect? But that's still a good effect, though. Bang, gives off more of that element of the gameplay. And as we see here with the kick out thing, now I wasn't too hot on the idea of them changing it from the circle where you got to get it into the red line to button mashing the X or A button or a certain key or the mouse or whatever, right, on PC. I wasn't too much of a fan before I saw this when I heard about the button mashing to kick out, right? And because I play PS4, I say the X button. So to mash the X button, but but after seeing this though, I do get how it works a lot more better. I thought it was going to be bad because you just have to button mash, and I understand how that was going to work. I thought it was not going to work, but I get it though. It's like the more that your health has gone down, the more you've been beaten down, right? The more when you tap on the button, it actually feels more stiff and more hard to try and fill it up. Now, at first, you go tap, 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 and then it will just fill up straight away. It'll be easy, right? And then you kick out. But when you're staggered, or when you're being beaten down a lot, and you haven't really got that much health, and you've taken a lot of damage in the match. Just say you've gotten your ass handed to you for 98% of the match and you haven't got any momentum and you've actually been beaten down a lot. You've actually hitting the X button to kick out is going to feel more and more stiff to try and fill that, and you're really going to be button mashing at it when you haven't got the health. At first, it's going to be really easy at the start of the match or mid-match, but then you'll notice that it starts to get actually harder to fill that kick out meter, right? So that's the way that I interpret it, and that's the way that I see it, right? And as we'll see here too, when they pop this little holographic thing up in the corner of the table. Now, the way that the tables break, that looks really good. Bang, straight through. That looks really good. Now, what I'm going to comment on with the weapons breaking and all the rest of it that they also mentioned was... I'm just going to leave it on this good little thing here, right? When they were talking about the weapons breaking and all the rest of it, I'm a fan for that. That is fantastic. That's way better than, just hitting them with a weapon and then you eventually get 3 or 4 shots out of it, and then your superstar, right, just randomly just drops the weapon and then you have to pick it up again. You say, well, I wasn't done using it. I wanted to hit him 10 times in a row. Why did you drop the weapon, like the steel chair or the kendo stick, after only 4 shots, and you stop it, then you drop it, then I have to bloody pick it up again and hit them, and then you drop it again, and then I pick it up. I like that was very annoying in 2K20 and even the other WWE 2K games. It's very annoying. So to hear that they're doing weapon damage, and the weapons will take damage over time, and actually the kendo stick will fly off bits of the kendo stick when it breaks, and the steel chair will break and take damage. That is really, really refreshing, and that is really, really, really good. That they've done the overhaul on the weapons with their damage. The weapons take damage. The steel chair bends. The kendo stick, degrades after time and then breaks. And I just don't want to, as I said though, what would make this perfect with weapons? With weapons taking damage and breaking, and then you have to get another one because the other one's broken, right, is Don't make the weapons disappear. Leave the weapon damage when the weapon breaks and then, your superstar drops the weapon, right? Because it's taken too much damage, you can't use it anymore and it's broken. Leave it the damaged weapon and the broken tables, or if you break a ladder bridge or whatever, leave the weapons there. Leave the degraded and broken weapons there, because that's how it works in real life. It doesn't just disappear randomly. Yes, the referee in real life might kick the weapons out of the way and out of the ring. Like if the table's broke, the referee will kick parts of the table out of the ring, right? So that's safer for superstars, obviously. But even when they go on that side of the ring, you'll still see the damaged, broken table. Or when they do a ladder bridge, it's broken and it's left there. And that's what I want to see in the game. I want to see the weapons that are broken remain there on the ground. The broken weapons remain there and don't disappear. And I'll make a big deal out of that because that's what I really want to see. That's realism. And I like the realism. But still going through the match here. Now, I said I didn't want to pause too much, but all this stuff keeps coming up. I am going to pause it. But look at that. Bang. Oh, I just noticed that. So you've got a bottom rope springboard, which looks a little off there with Damien's feet. I literally just noticed that. I wasn't even going to pick on that, but I did notice that he goes bounce on the rope and then slips off and actually jumps from the air. Not even on the rope. But seeing that though, it goes bang, bang, yep. So you can actually do bottom rope springboards now. Okay. You only be able to do a springboard from the middle rope and that was it, generally. We got the reversals, we got the blocks, we got all the rest of it. That was good. We get into more talking, which not interested in, just want to see the gameplay. But yeah, okay. See, there's some parts that feel like 2K20's animations, and then there's some parts that you can say that are very good float. Even when you're on an angle and you do a move like that, the superstar will actually flip and correct themselves in the right position, which is really good. And the selling animations are good. Bang. Oh, that was cool. Okay, top rope springboard. Yeah. They're talking more. Now they're getting into the controls. All right, the control scheme of things. Okay, so you got dodge/climb, reversal, hold to block, light attack, heavy attack, and grapple. Now, they were making a big deal out of this controller scheme thing, and they said just button mashing, right, is how you pick it up. When you pick up and you do your first match and all the rest of it, right, that button mashing is, it's very easy. You could even hand the controller to somebody who's never played a WWE game before, and they'll pick it up very easily, which I was intimidated about the new controller scheme layout at first, but now I'm not. I'm not intimidated by it whatsoever. I just reckon it's just going to be literally, as I like to do at the start of the match, I'll just run it and I'll hit the X button to do like a swing blade or something like that, which is a heavy attack, but I guess while you're running and you do a heavy attack, yeah, it's good. I like the layout. All right, I reckon it's not even going to be that bad with the control scheme, actually. I was intimidated by it, but after hearing this and seeing the control scheme layout and how they're actually explaining it here and everything and going over it, yeah. No, I reckon it's going to be good. I reckon it's going to feel a bit different, yeah, at first. As they call us, we're the vets. We're the veteran players that have been playing these WWE games for years, right? So, yeah, I reckon we're going to pick up that controller scheme thing pretty easily, pretty good. It's not intimidating anymore after I've seen it. When I first heard it and didn't see anything from it, it was intimidating. Now it's not, though, right? I reckon it's going to actually be quite easy to pick up. We're getting into the gameplay after all the talking. Yeah, I just love this, though. As we see there, more animations and this. They were talking about combos. This may be a combo. Bang. And I don't think I'm going to use the combo thing. I never use the combos in Mortal Kombat. I don't think I'm going to use the combo. Look, I'll give him a try, yeah, because I'm open to anything in these games, right? But, and look at this new camera angle. Bang! Looks really good. And that red effect, too. So not only do we have this flashy to give off a better effect with the moves, but we've also got this, oh, I'm hurt, on the bottom of the corners here, right? that tell you that you're actually taking damage and you're getting hurt. Now, for realism, I don't like it for realism. I don't like this little hurdy red thing. They don't have that in real life with matches. I want it to be real. But, and that's my critical analysis side, being really critical and very judgmental and very picky. But at the same time, though, from a gameplay aspect, that is so good, though. I got to give them credit. That would be instantly gives you, like, okay, I'm in a match. Oh, they're doing a move, all right. Bang. Okay, they just hit a big, oh, shit, I'm hurt. They just hit a big move, but, oh, I'm hurt. And it makes you feel like you're actually hurt, like shit. I got to try more to button mash for that kick out. And as it starts to fade away a bit, you're like, yeah, as it fades away there, you say, okay, now it makes you feel that you have to actually get back up and you have to be more, you have to be more with the moves. How do I say it? You know what I mean? Like strategy. That's what I mean, right? You got to have more strategy when that happens, right? You're like, oh shit, I'm hurt. And at this point, you say, when I get up, right, I can get that reversal in. Bang, there we go. Now that red hurdy thing is gone, you say, I've got to be more strategy now. Maybe in the start and mid-match, yeah, but when you get that red thing that comes up on the bottom of the screen, left and right of the bottom of the screen there that you just saw, it makes you feel like you got to have more strategy. Like, okay, enough stuffing around, I've actually got to really pay attention now, which is good. And I like that, It brings more seriousness into it, that you can't just be stuffing around. Maybe at the start of the match, yeah, you can, but when you start to take more damage and stuff, and you get that little red filter effect on the bottom of the screen, that's what I'm saying. It makes you, actually wake up and say, shit, I'm actually taking damage. I want to win the match. I got to be serious about it, sort of thing. Now again, they're going into the controller scheme things. I've already covered that though, so I'll skip past it. And it's good that they went over the control scheme though. It's really good that they did. But I was able to just do my little talk about it, so when they pop up with it again, like as you just saw, I'm not going to go over it again. But these camera angles are pretty good, very much on point. It doesn't do like these camera cuts all the time, but it does it just enough for it to feel and look good. And even as the camera follows around the ring and from that hard cam, and I like that how Ray hit the move. I like that how he hit that bang, and then he just goes quickly to the pin. Oh, that is such real life vibes right there. That's real. I love watching that. How he just does that double leg bang, and then he goes, oh shit, and scrambles to the pin. I love that. Cool. That is awesome. That scramble to the pin. That's good. I feel like though when you're scrambling to the pin like that, that should have been like a selling animation. Oh, as you say. Now they're getting into the, like for the kick out. Now they're getting into the hub, the new hub. So they got okay. Voltarily mirror. I'm not good with the reading. Vitality meter. Sorry, I was just trying to read that. Vitality meter, special meter, and even the finisher meter. Now, when I get into the hub, no reversal stocks anymore, which was very good. I built my way up from that in 2K20. In 2K20, I went into the manually went into the options, and I took away the reversal stock limit, right? Because I liked playing the matches with no reversal limits. If a reversal was going to happen, I didn't want the stocks there. It annoyed me. So I already trained myself up for no reversal stock, right, anymore. And no reversal limits. I already built myself up for that in 2K20. So I'm instantly going to be used to having unlimited reversals, because I've built myself to have unlimited reversals in 2K20. So that being taken away and having unlimited reversals is fantastic. It means that you've got more options for what's going to happen in a match. It's not just your reversal stocks go down and then you feel like you can have more of an advantage over your opponent. That's when you hit your finisher. That's when you hit your signature or go for the pin and all the rest of it, and you instantly just win a match because the reversal stocks are run out, right? No, I love the fact that the reversal stocks are taken out. I love this new hub that you got practically your health meter, the special, so the special meter. So this is the way that I see the hub, right? When we get into the hub, this is the way I see it. And I'll even do my own little special zoom into it here too. So you've got the vitality meter, that's health, right? I just see that's health meter. Then you got special meter. To me, that's building up for a signature move, right? And then you got finisher meter, which is obviously finishes. You can have 3 in there, which is really good. That actually does give off the arcade feeling too of here comes the pain, shut your mouth, and all the rest of it. Sort of like what they did there with their little HUD thing that they had back then, which is very good. It makes me feel very much like that style in a way too. How you have your signature meter and your finisher meter and your health meter. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. You don't need a reversal meter. You don't need a stamina bar. You don't need any of that, right? But I'm interested in how the stamina would work though in the game now that they've taken the reversal stock and the stamina bar out. Does the stamina just sort of get replaced with the health bar? You know, with the vitality meter? Is that sort of like... No, it wouldn't, because that's your health. So I just reckon that it would randomly... You know, your stamina would randomly, like when you're running up and down the entrance ramp just to test the stamina, right? Then I reckon that it was sort of like just over time you'd start to get more tired and not be able to run as fast. Whereas if you're fresh at the start of the match, then you can run around a lot. Whereas if it's mid-match or end of the match, towards the end of the match, then when you run up and down the entrance ramp and run around the ring and all the rest of it, then you start to notice that you can't run for as long, or you don't have that much stamina. That it comes as like a natural thing, if you get what I mean. But I love how the HUD works though. That's very good. Very SmackDown, here comes the pain, shut your mouth, just bring it. Very much those old vibes. And then we go with the hurdy. I can't just call it the hurdy effect, because it is. It looks like you're getting hurt. Oh, that's looking very good. Bang, yep, reversed it. And the selling animations are on point too, are very good. And I love the fact too on the HUDs that you still got the, what do you call it, like the limb targeting sort of thing. You know, where you've got the outlines of where they're taking damage. The damage meter with the body, you get what I mean. But yeah, that thing's going to get annoying though, the targeting thing at the bottom of the feet. If that just randomly triggers off, it's going to be annoying. If they were just triggering that just to show it in the gameplay. Now this, then that's okay. I'll finish what I'm saying. Then that's okay. But this, oh my God, that camera angle. Oh, no more of those annoying camera angles where the camera actually zooms out and goes like that and gives off that side sort of like diagonal look. Which is really good because that means that you can be at the barricade and it's got to zoom super into your face like it did in 2K20. Oh wow. I love how those camera angles work. That's nice. That's smooth. There we go, Ray doing a little taunt. Bang! Oh, and Damien reverses it. Wow. Oh, that's good. It's a bit disappointing though when you look at the ring apron. Come on! They have LED boards on that side of the ring apron now, guys. I hope they allow us to do that in custom arena though, where they allow us, if we wanted to, we could just have LED boards around the whole full ring apron, right? Like we can just have LED boards on that. And if we wanted to, we could even have the whole barricade as an LED board. I just want them to go LED board crazy, electronic billboard, Minitron crazy, you know what I mean? I just want those LED boards everywhere. So, for more freedom too. So you can be over the top and more silly with it. Even if you could even literally make the whole thing in custom arena. If you wanted LED boards around the all 4 ring aprons, if you wanted an LED board to replace the barricade and even to replace the ring map on the outside, and you wanted the whole thing to just be LED boards, I want that freedom. That would make for a very visually awesome arena during a match and also with entrances too. You know how fantastic that would look? That would look so futuristic and so awesome. You know, like out of this world sort of that. It would look so cool if they just allowed us in custom arena to LED board up everything. Even the goddamn announce table if we wanted that to be in an LED board. You know, not the ring mat. Because that doesn't make sense. You're just going to be going on the screen, right? But like on the outside and all the rest of it, it makes a little bit more sense. But come on, guys, you could have given us that LED board that they have in real life facing towards the entrance ramp. I hope you can do that in custom arena and fix it up though if you wanted to. But that's only a little minor thing. I think, really care about it. But those camera angles following you back into the ring. Look at that. That's cool. Wow. I just love how this looks, though. As I said, some animations, yeah, but it looks like it's got a really nice flow. Bang! Frog splash. And then that camera angle that zooms into the pin. Wow. That is so cool. Yeah, there we go. Ray with the selling of the, oh, can't believe he kicked out thing. As I call it, the overselling of a pin. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. That's cool. Look at that. And, is that called a sunset flip? I think it is. I could have got that wrong. But for some reason, that move was sort of telling me sunset flip. But it could have been something else, though. That could be a completely different move. It's cool. We get up on the mid, and that, these camera angles that change are so awesome. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. And Ray wins. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. And how Ray just sort of sells the winning as well. And he gets up. Cool raw transition. Yeah. That is awesome. Super cool. I gotta say. Really cool. Yeah, and they're getting into it here and they're still talking. And we even got this of the Performance Center with obviously 2 custom superstars for My Rise or something. Cutscene of My Rise. Beth Phoenix and Shawn Michaels. And as we see here, Shawn Michaels. Wow. Shawn Michaels is updated. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. Updated when I zoom in here. Yeah, it looks like Shawn Michaels' model got updated. That's very cool. I like that. And Beth Phoenix. Yeah, it could have just been the emotion of the way she's standing. It looks a little off. But that does look like Beth Phoenix, though, which is really good. I like that. And doing some more talking. Bang, we've seen that scaffolding looking thing before. I think they said that was in My Rise or whatever. And that's cool. I know everyone makes a big deal out of this match in the WrestleMania 21 arena, but yeah, look at that. Look at that transition from the game, bang, to real life. That is so cool. Yeah. They're making this showcase look really good, actually. I wasn't interested in it at the start, but they are making it look actually interesting with the visual, the graphics and everything in the cutscenes. I love it. What was that? Oh, okay, that was a little rewind thing they did because she missed Lena Jenks' thing. I remember that. Is there any more gameplay, or is that it for you guys? We'll see. More talking. Yeah, I think that was literally it for the gameplay. So cool. I love that so much. So I'll just leave it on here and just give my initial final thoughts of it. Look, when I saw that Booyaka trailer, right, I was shitting on the game a lot, but that wasn't the best trailer, if I'm being honest with you. It was an alright trailer, but it wasn't the best trailer, so that's why I was picking the absolute, really picking the shit out of it, and seeming like I was very fussy and very picky, which I am, because, 2K does owe us for 2K20. I've always said that, and I'll continue to say that. But 2K22 is shaping up to look like a brilliant game, like beautiful, visually stunning in the eyes. And as I said, I can't wait just to get into everything. Like when I first load up the game, the first thing that I normally tend to get into is custom superstar. I just want to create myself, right? I want to get that out of the way first. I just want to create myself, my own custom superstar, right? Go into the custom entrance, custom victory motions, and all the rest of it, right? After I've done all that with custom superstar, in the moveset as well. After I've done all that, then I load up a match. I always do this. I always do my custom superstar first. And the first match that I load up in the game ever, in the brand new game, is me versus whatever default current model that they have. me versus Kane on Raw, on the preset Raw arena, the default Raw arena that they've got, right? And then that's how I get a feel of the gameplay, and I'll actually do that match a couple of times until I feel like I've picked it up. And then after I've done that, I'll go in and I'll look at custom arena. I'll instantly look at custom arena, and I'll go through that, and I'll play around with that and see what different things I've done with custom arena. I'll go into custom championships too and look at all the custom things with that, and then I'll go into universe mode and then start setting up everything and get a feel and look of universe mode. And then that's when I really start doing more custom superstars. I'll even look at how community creations and all the rest of it work. Now, when I'm creating my own superstar in order to do that match with Kane on Raw, then, that's how I also learn the image manager as well, because, put my face in it and custom logos of t-shirts that I'm wearing or whatever, right? So I also pick up that image manager too. And I hope the image manager is a lot better than 2K20, because I did have a lot of problems with it, but I did also realize that when I did use the deletion utility to be able to delete all unused custom images, right, which is, I so hope they keep that in, which I reckon they would, because it's a really good feature to delete all unused custom images to clear up some space. Then the image manager actually started to work really good for me on 2K20. But I just hope I don't run into the same problem in 2K22 though, that it flows evenly and really good for me with the image manager, and I have no problems because I just upload from my phone. I don't upload from a computer, I just upload from the camera roll on my phone onto the game. I'm hoping that I don't occur the same problems in 2K22 like I did in 2K20 with the image manager. So, yes. Wow. Yeah, I seriously can't get over how good this game looks though. The Booyaka trailer wasn't that great. This though, wow. Just, I keep forgetting the name of this. So I have to keep going. I have to go back to the start. Ringside Report. That's what they called it. Ringside Report. Okay. Now I can go back to that. All right. Yeah, the Ringside Report. And we're probably, because they said Ringside Report 1, saying like episode 1 of the Ringside Report, they're going to be showing off more things. And this is how I sort of would imagine them giving off like weapon gameplay and looking at the brand new backstage area. And I'm so happy that they said that there's going to be some more things, and that they're really expanded on, backstage fighting and all the rest of it. Oh, that is going to be so good to see as well. So this is what I reckon the Ringside Report is. They do like a bunch of gameplay, show off like weapons and crowd fighting, or maybe some stuff like that, right? Some backstage stuff. But I also reckon with the Ringside Report, they can show off custom stuff too. Now, I know that one of the first things they're going to show, if not the first thing with the, what do you call it? With the Creation Suite is Custom Superstar. I know they're going to do that before Custom Arena, but I just hope that they do show off Custom Arena though. I want to see all of that, which I'm hoping for, and I reckon that they will. Wish for thinking. I could be wrong, but I hope that they do though. They generally do. They generally do this whole Creation Suite thing where they actually go over everything, even if you're just getting like a quick 10-20 second look at only one thing, from Custom Arena to Custom Championship to Custom Superstar or whatever. Like, as I said, it's expected for them to go in depth with Custom Superstar a lot more than Custom Arena or Custom Championship, but it would still be nice to see a complete Ringside Report episode on the Creation Suite. That would be good, like a 17-minute or 20-minute video on them just going over everything in the Creation Suite. I'm happy with that. Even if it's one episode, I'm still happy with that. I just want one episode of the Ringside Report to be on the entire Creation Suite, right? That's all I ask. If I get that episode, then I'm happy. Then then I say, well, that's great. Then I got what I asked for, sort of thing, which is good. Because I don't want to have to wait until the release of the game and then get in the load up Custom Arena or Custom Championship and say, you guys, this is just the same as 2K20. Why didn't you change this? Like, I'm happy with all the other gameplay aspects that you changed. Graphics and lighting and all the rest of it, gameplay, but please update Custom Arena. Please update Custom Championship. Please, 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 please do that. I couldn't beg for that anymore. If I want LED barricade, LED ring mat, LED announce table, give me that. If I want to LED up all 4 of the ring aprons, Let me do that, please. Let me be outrageous like that. Please, let me do that. And also the thing over the ring too, whatever the hell you call it, the lighting rig. As you would notice in the Thunderdome, they've got this LED board effect, sort of like spider legs or whatever you want to call it, coming down off the roof. And they had that square thing, right? The square LED thing. They gave it a really nice effect for Damian Priest's entrance, I might add, in the Thunderdome. So, just, yeah. Just let me be outrageous with my LED boards and leave me alone, okay? That's all. That's what I want with Custom Arena, please. And with Custom Championship, I feel like SmackDown versus Raw 2006's Custom Championship, with being able to custom a championship like in 2006. Not with the money. I don't like the money aspect of it, right? But the way that SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 did custom championships and handed custom championships was a lot better than what we have now. And also, let us do the 3D effect with the championships. Don't make them all feel flat. Don't make them feel like it's a bloody 2D thing or a 1D thing. Don't make it look like or feel like that the championships are made out of bloody plastic or paper. I want 3D effects on the championships where you can actually see that 3D effect like you can in real life. Please do that with the championships. Make them 3D. Please bring back that 3D effect of the championships. Oh, don't miss that either. I know I'm asking for a lot. But these are very simple things that I'm asking for. If you think about it, from a creative aspect, I'm asking for the simple things. Not even the over-the-top things. Everyone wanted general manager mode. I just said update Custom Arena and please don't take universe mode out. And please don't just have universe mode as a single player thing. And it's great that I heard that it's not. It's an option to do single player, and be a superstar and do universe mode as that. But if you wanted to go and do universe mode like you did in 2K20, that option's still in there. Great, fantastic. Please don't touch that. Please don't take that out. We need universe mode just as much as everyone thinks that they need general manager mode. Please. And now I'm worried for 2K23. That general manager mode is going to be that much of a hit that they actually are going to take out universe mode into 2K23. Please don't do that. That's also another thing that I'm quickly going to touch on too. I know this has been a lengthy video, but of course it was. The Ringside Reports is lengthy, so this video is going to be lengthy. But, so, we get the release of 2K22 on the 11th of March, right? So, my question is, does that mean we're going to get 2K23 in March next year? Is that sort of like March, April or something next year? Is that what they're sort of... Because they're hitting on this where they used to do the release around, Hell in a Cell Survivor Series type thing, like around Hell in a Cell Survivor Series or Tables, Ladders and Chairs, right? The TLC pay-per-view. They're the pay-per-views that were sort of like trying to hit the release of a WWE game on, right? But now they're hitting the release around WrestleMania season. So that means that March or April next year, we'll get 2K23. And 2K22 is going to hold us off until then. Please have live service updates. I feel like they're not. I'm asking for too much now. But still, I still feel like I'm literally asking for the simple things, not too much. Everyone wanted general manager mode and they got it. Can I please have at least one of these things? But I reckon when I load up the game, though, I'm going to be pleasantly surprised. First gameplay of it and everything is just going to be fantastic. Just play through of it, and I reckon I'm going to love it. I really do. But please don't let me down with Custom Arena or Custom Championship. Please don't. I'm just repeating myself at this point. But yeah. Anyway, so thank you for watching this episode of SMS Games Talk WWE 2K22 Ringside Report review. And as always, if you're not videoing it, it ain't worth shit. Take care, guys.